I've been using the reticulate package to run Python code from an R session. It's quite a useful little tool for streamlining certain data science workflows. I'm just going to give you a quick demo of using reticulate to run an interactive Python shell within an R console. So in order to use reticulate, you obviously need to install it. I've already done that, so I'm not going to run that line of code. I am going to load the package, however. Now, reticulate is smart enough to use whatever Python you have on your path, but I want to use a Conda environment that I've got set up on my machine called Pi37, which I can do by simply doing that. And now reticulate will be hooked into that particular Python. From there, I can start an interactive Python shell like that. So that's a Python interpreter running within my R console. Now, you might wonder, why on earth would you want to do that? Well, the interesting thing is that you can create things, create objects, functions, data containers, whatever you like, within the Python interpreter, and then you can access those once you go back up to your R session. So let's just have a look at this. So in my Python interpreter, I can do all my Python things. All the Python stuff that doesn't work in R, like a list comprehension. I can bring in all the usual data science packages. Oops. I'm just going to create a NumPy array. Let's make it two-dimensional. It'd help if I could type today. Cool, so there's my array object. Now I'm just going to exit out of my Python session and get back up to the R console. And what's really interesting is that now I can access that array object that I just created via that Pi object. And there it is there. So you can see there it's been transformed into an R matrix object. And reticulate does some really nice interoperability between Python objects and R objects. So, for example, a pandas data frame will come back to R as a regular R data frame. NumPy arrays as matrices and vectors. Python dictionaries will come back as named lists in R. So yeah, it's really quite useful for doing intuitive type things that might streamline a data science workflow.